Well, hello. This is John from Poor Man's Garage. This is my first flashlight video. I'm making it because it seems like every flashlight video that I see, everybody has the best flashlight, and and I got good news for you, and I got bad news for you. And this is my personal opinion, and I'm going to tell you why. My personal opinion is the best flashlight that's ever made, they stopped making it about 5 years ago. And I've never found a flashlight that even comes close to it. And I'm going to show you the flashlight. The good news is that they make zebra light, and that's what we're talking about, zebra light. The zebra, this is my personal opinion. I'm going to give you the part number here. I got to remember that they stopped making this thing about, I don't know, I've had these lights for about 7 years at least. I don't know when they stopped making it, but I do know they stopped making it several years ago. Give you the part number. SC64 18650 XHP 35 in a cool white. 1616 looms, 5700K is the light color. Okay, let me get into it. Bear with me on this, because I've got quite a few flashlights here, and I'm going to compare them to the flashlights that you can currently get from Zebra. I did buy them, so the flashlight that I'm talking about, I carry at work. I've carried it for at least 7 years, and the headlamp is it. Same thing. Both the headlamp and the flashlight that I carry are both the same. It's a 1616 lume and a 57K and a cool white. They don't make the headlamp anymore, just like they don't make the flashlight anymore, but they do make a similar one. And we're going to compare the one that you can actually still buy from Zebra to the one that I say is the best, bar none. So anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so this is what we got going on. This one's brand new in the box. Well, all three of these are brand new in the box. These two you can still buy from Zebra. This one you can't buy from Zebra. All four of these you can't buy from Zebra. This one's a little different. I'll get into that. But these two, this is my work flashlight, the one that I've been carrying for at least 7 years. So what I did is I put an N52 magnet here, which is the most powerful magnet that you can buy is an N52. Same thing here as N52. But you got to be careful that it's so powerful you can pinch your fingers. But that's the way I like it. When I stick this to the metal, I don't want this coming off, because it's a flashlight that you can't buy anymore, and it's very precious to me, I guess you'd call it. So I'm going to put this one aside. This is the same one. All these flashlights, these four are the same. This one's a little different. I'll get into it. But I'm going to put this one aside. These two. Oh shit. Because they have my name on it. So I'm going to put that aside. And we're going to talk about this 1616 lumen cool white. When I'm at work, most people, when we're at work, we don't have time to charge these lights. We don't have time for that. Okay? What you need to do is you need to be able to take this battery out. The flashlight is dead. I'm doing this one hand. Take the battery out. And I carry at least 3 packs of battery in my lunchbox. Need to take the battery out. I need to put another battery in there, and I want to be up and running. I don't have time to fool around. Now this light and this light are both the same. They're the same thing. Same looms, same color, everything. And you want to be able to, you know, put the battery back in and be ready to rock and roll. All right, so the nice thing about this light, which I don't know, maybe these other manufacturers, you can tell just how much charge you have in the battery with these other ones, but I don't know how to do it, and maybe they're incapable of doing it. I don't know. But this one they don't make anymore. This one they still make, and these two are laser lights, laser flashlights, and the only thing they're good for is blinding your pets, burning your hands, and blinding your kids. They're super dangerous. I might show those just for the fun of it at the end, but these are not a toy. They're not even, you're not even able to use these for work because it's just a spot like that that's illuminated, and if you shine on anything, whatever you're shining on, you're gonna burn a wall. You're gonna burn your hands, you burn the wallpaper. Anyway, so it's just probably for like basically to shine in the yard 200 yards out or something along those lines, but you can't shine it. It's definitely not toys. Anyway, so let's get back to what we were talking about. The everyday flashlight that you can. These are, by the way, they say these are waterproof. These are not waterproof. Regardless of what they say, if you put these in the water, you'll blow the light out. Believe me, I've already tried it in the past. Regardless of what they say, don't put these in the water. They're water resistant, I would say, but they're definitely not waterproof. Okay, so getting back to what we were talking about. You want to be able to put a battery in there, and you want to be able to know what the charge in the battery is. Well, this flashlight is awesome. Let me show you. If you click it 4 times real fast, the button, 4 times real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see it blink 4 times. Okay? Each time it blinks represents 25%. If it blinks once, there's 25% battery life. If it blinks twice, 50% battery life. 3 times, 75% battery life. I just put a brand new battery in it, so it blinked 4 times. It's 100% fully charged. That's simple. All right, so this flashlight has, it's got a bunch of settings on it, but if you hold it down, it'll go low, medium, high, low, medium, high, and then click it once to shut it off. Click it 4 times to check the battery life. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 100%, just like I said. Now each one of the, if you hold it down, you got low, medium, high. Each one of the low, medium, highs also has a lower setting. So you click it once, there's a low setting. If you double click it, it goes into a lower setting on the low setting. Okay, we'll go to medium. There's a medium setting. So if you click it twice, it's a lower setting of the medium setting. Low, medium. Now I clicked it twice to get back onto the high second set of the medium. Now if you go on the high, low, medium, high, and you click it twice, it goes into a lower set of high. So each one of these flashlights basically has 6 settings as far as brightness. You got a low, and then a lower setting on the low. And you got a medium, and a lower setting on the medium, and you got a high, and you got a lower setting on the high. Now, the other thing the other thing is you're never gonna see a flashlight that's this light and this small. They don't make it this small. Not with an 18650 battery. Nobody makes it. They're the only ones that make it that small. It's like a, I don't know, how would you pronounce it? It's like a Shelby Cobra. It's got a huge motor and a little tiny chassis. It's like the Shelby Cobra of flashlights, bar none, nothing better. So what do you do if they don't make it anymore? They don't make this in a 1600 lume. They don't make it anymore. This is 1616. This is 1616. 57 is the color. They don't make it anymore. Well, Zebra makes this one. You could still buy this. So this is the headlamp. So this is 1616 lume, but it's a 5000K. But you still can get it as of now. Maybe they're going to discontinue it. I don't know. You can still buy the handheld flashlight. So this is the only one you can buy. It's 660 lume and it's 4000K. But it's still the same thing, really. It's very similar to the one that you can't buy anymore. But it's 660 lume and not 1616. So this flashlight here, that's the 1616 lume, I see people trying to sell these on eBay for $250. It was only $89 originally. But that's what they're doing. They're buying these flashlights and they're selling for ridiculous prices on eBay. I don't think you could find this one on eBay, but if you did, you're probably going to spend $500 for a flashlight. But you can still buy this one from Zebralight for $89 as of now. I'm not going to say they're going to make them forever, but as of now. So this one's a little different. This one, they stopped making it too. This is a SC64W. See if I can get that to focus. It's an SC64W and a high. This is supposed to be 1300 lume, but it's more of a yellow color. But once again, they don't make this one anymore, but we'll kind of compare it to it. This here is supposed to be, I don't even know how you say the name of that, but this here is supposed to be 4000 lume. 4000 lume, and when you turn it on, you got it on high, you got it on 4000, it'll actually read 4000 lume. All right, we're going to compare that one too. This is an Olight. This is actually a pretty impressive light by Olight. It's called H2R, and this is a headlamp. This is a headlamp, and this here is the headlamp by Zebra. So let's compare them. Okay, this is an Olight headlamp. This is the new Olight headlamp. You can see how much bigger this one is compared to the new one, which is even bigger yet. So I this one that I carry around is pretty significantly heavy. I mean, to be on your hard hat, believe me, it's pretty heavy. But this one is even heavier, and this one, that's heavier yet. You'd have to have a neck of a bulldog. So these are headlamps. Okay, let's get back to this now. So this one, they discontinued it. This is supposed to be 2200 lume. This one is supposed to be, I think, 2500 lume. And this one is 4000. So let's do some wall testing with these flashlights and compare them. I mean, I'm sure that's what everybody wants to see. But like I said, you could still buy this one, 660 lume, and you could still buy this one, 1600 lume, but it's in a 5000K. So anyways, let's get to comparing them. So let's do this. Let's compare this 660 lume, the one that you can buy currently from Zebralight, with my old one that you can't buy anymore, that's supposed to be 1660 lume. So this one is 4000K is the color, 660 lumen. This one is 57K color and 1616 lums. So when we compare them, and we can even compare it to the one that's 1300 lumen, and this is a different color too. This is like a, I think this is like a 5000. I don't want to give you the wrong information. I'm not sure what the color is, but I know this is more of a yellow. And I know it's 1300 lumen, but I'm not sure the color. I'd have to look it up. So for now, let's compare these two. All right, so here we go. We're both going to compare these on high, and I'm going to shine them on the wall. And I'm doing this one-handed, so you're going to have to bear with me, and I'll keep them both at the same distance, and we'll see what we got. Okay, I'm going to turn them both on high. That's on high. That's on high. And you can see, I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but you can see the color difference right there. So I'm going to spread them out a little bit so it's a little different on the wall. Let's see if you can see that on the wall. So you can see the color comparison on the left-hand side is the 660 lumen, which it looks pretty bright. I mean, that's pretty impressive, you know, to be 660 lumens and be that bright. The one on the right is 1600 supposedly. 1600. See? It looks brighter than the 1616 lums. But the 1616 lums is more wider. But that's what you got. That's what you have. But they're only going to be 16. They're only going to be that lums for so many seconds. So I'm going to shut them both off now. All right, so that's what we have. The one on the left was 660. The one on the right was 1660. All right, so let's bring in this here. This is supposed to be 2200 lumen. 2200 lumen. All right, we're going to turn this once again. Everything's on high, so we're going to turn this on turbo. So you double click this light and turn it to turbo, and it'll be higher. So there you go. There's 2200 lumen. Now I'm gonna, oh, I guess it didn't like that. There we go, 2200. No. All right, so it doesn't want to stay on. It's staying on now. All right, we're turning the one on the left on, 660. The one on the right, 1660. As you can see, both of the zebra lights, I would say, are brighter than the 2200 lumen. I would say both of them are brighter. I'm going to turn off the 2200. All right. I'm going to turn these off. Turn this one off. Give them a chance to cool down. Now we're going to compare them to this one that's 4000 lumen. So we'll take this one out. We're going to turn this 4000 lumen. It's supposed to be 4000 lumens. We're going to compare it. Just trying to let these cool down, because when you turn them on high, they get hot pretty quick. So all these were charged. But once again, this, you have to charge it. So it's no good at work unless you got 6 of them, and then just when one's dead, you bring out another flashlight that's charged, but you don't have time to charge this. And then same thing with this Olight is okay. Let's open it up. I want to show you guys something. Okay, with the Olights. Okay, Olight is a 18650 battery. Okay, there it is. There's Olight. They have a special battery for that light. Special battery. It goes like this. It goes this direction. Okay, that's the direction that the Olight is. Opposite direction of, so like I said, they have a special battery. So let's take one of these batteries and let's put it in the Olight, right? Let's try it. Let's put it in the Olight. This is 18650. Let's go. We got it going the right way. Okay, let's put the cap on because that's what you have to do. You know, you're at work. All right, our Olight is dead, and I want to take an 18650. I want to put it in the Olight. All right, let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it. Oh wait, it doesn't work because it only works with their battery. Well, so that's no good. Sorry, Olight, but you know, I'm not buying their special batteries. It's not happening. So, but this will work in a Zebralight, their Olight batteries, but not the other way around. So let's put the Olight battery back in. All right, back in the Olight. So in order for that to work, you'd have to buy all Olight batteries. And you know, I just, nope, not doing that. Okay, so it only works with their battery. Okay, where were we? Okay, so let's test this 4000 lumen. Like I said, I don't even think you can change the battery in this thing. I think the battery's built in. So let's test this 4000 lumen against the two Zebralights. Okay, they still feel pretty warm, but I think let's check it out. Okay, so when you turn this thing on, you double click it to go into 4000 lumen. It only goes 4000 lumen for so many seconds. I don't know how long, but we're going to compare them. So this is going to be 4000 lumen. It should show up as 4000. You double click it real fast. There it is, 4000 lumen. Yeah, you can't see it, but believe me when I tell you it's 4000 lumen. Oh. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. There we go. That's in high. That's in high. All right, so once again, this is 4000 lumens. Okay, there's 4000 lumens. This is 4000 lumens. Right. As you can see, the Zebralights are still brighter than 4000 lumens. Okay. I'm going to turn the Zebralights on. I'm going to leave the 4000 lumens on. This is 4000 lumens. Zebralights are still brighter. Okay. So is this really 4000 lumens? I don't know. But once again, the Zebralights are still brighter. Okay, let's compare it to this Olight. This Olight is supposed to be, it's either 2500 lumens or 3000 lumens. So let's compare this Zebralights to this 3000 lumen Olight. Okay, double click it, same thing. This is fully charged. Double click it to put it on high. Now it is bright. I mean that's bright. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the Zebralight. Up, Zebralight's still brighter. Up, that Zebralight's still brighter. Then, so that's what we got. Okay, there's your wall comparison. This is 660. This is here, that's 1660. And this one here, that's supposed to be 3000. Okay, that's what you got going on. Turn them off. Turn them off. Okay, let's grab my old headlamp here, because I think this headlamp is better than both of these. And I think this headlamp is also older than both of those by far. If you can see, it's got grooves all the way across, and I was trying to look it up, but I couldn't seem to find it. But I think this, whatever kind of chip is in here, I don't know, I just know it's old, is brighter than both of these. Okay, so far these are the brightest out of all the lights. Out of 3000 lumen, 4,000 lume. Okay, out of these two so far, this is just my eyes now on the wall. So far these two are the brightest out of all the flashlights. Okay, so let's bring in my old headlamp here. All right, so I'll make some room here. I'll put this one on the left. So the 660 is on the left. My headlamp is going to be in the middle, and the old one's going to be on the right. I'm going to turn them all on turbo. I think my headlamp is a brand new battery, but I'm not sure. I think so, but we'll see here. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on high. That's on high. Headlamp's on high. This one's on high. All right, let's kind of separate this. And my headlamp. So my headlamp is in the middle. The other one's on the right. And the 660 is on the left. Looking at it, to be honest with you, the 660 looks brighter than both of those. You know, it really does. But my headlamp does look, as far as a cool white, my headlamp looks brighter than the other old 1616 lume. All right, well, I'm gonna turn them off. That's the one on the right I turned off. There's the headlamp. And there's the one you can still buy right now. 660 lume. Okay, this video is really long. I apologize. Like I said, you can still buy these now, the Zebra. You can still buy that headlamp. You can't buy the other ones. Like I said, click it 4 times. Fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click it. Flash 4 times. 100% charged. That's simple to figure out where you're at with your battery life. With all these other flashlights, what you gonna wait 8 hours at work, 10 hours at work to charge this thing, or this, which is pretty heavy. Oh, look at the O-rings coming out of it. I'll fix it later. And it takes a special battery. Anyways, so that's my personal opinion. The best flashlight ever made, the smallest flashlight, the most compact flashlight, the only flashlight that tells you what your battery life is. It's simple. You grab your battery packs when you're at work. Same thing with your headlamp. You pop out the battery in your headlamp, you put another battery in, you're ready to rock and roll. Same thing with this one. You pop out the battery, you put a new battery in it, you're ready to rock and roll. Absolutely, bar none, my personal opinion, best flashlight ever made, Zebra 18650. Poor man's garage. We'll see you soon.